everybody, my name is Angelica. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video, and today we're not going to be talking about makeup, we're not going to be talking about music, we're not going to be doing tutorials, we're not going to be doing anything about that. Today we're actually going to be talking about one of my favorite seasons, which is fall. Fall is finally, it's starting to feel like fall here in California, and I am absolutely loving it. Fall is one of my favorite times of year only because summertime, I can't handle it. I don't do well under heat. It just drives me absolutely off the walls. And winter, where I live, it gets really cold, and I know I shouldn't be complaining because I know the East Coast gets snow. Luckily, I don't. So if I were to be living under snowy conditions, I would want to move every single day of my life because I cannot stand the cold. But fall is that really nice happy medium where the sun is still out, but there's a crispness in the air and the leaves are changing, and it's just, I love everything about fall. And one of my favorite YouTubers, actually, I just saw her video about it and I thought I would join in on it. So this is actually the sweater weather tags. So you guys can definitely follow along by answering some of you guys' favorite things about fall down in the comment section below. I'll be listing all of the questions in the description box, and let's get right into the sweater weather tag. I can't really say I have a really favorite fall appropriate candle, only because the candles around fall time really are very musky, and they're either on the musky side or they're on the super sweet side. And those are two scents that really don't appeal to me, and especially everything is bombarded by pumpkin, and I am one of the weird people who just genuinely doesn't like pumpkin anything. So I usually run my candles from spring all the way up until fall, and it's that same, you know, sort of clean, fresh smelling candle. And the one that I've actually been burning ever since spring is my second one. It is called Paris Amour from Bath and Body Works. It is just really, it smells really clean, but it has like little floral hints in it. There is sparkling raspberry, French tulips, and apple blossom, layered with notes of pink champagne. Right when you smell it, I immediately get the raspberry and I get the flowers. I never actually knew it was tulips and apple blossoms. I always thought it was like some sort of orchid or a rose, but I definitely get the fruit smell, and I definitely get the flowery smell, but it's not super potent to where it'll give me a headache or where it's just unbearable. It just smells really fresh and really clean, and those are the type of scents that I tend to lean towards. Usually it's in the winter time when I start to get really seasonal with my candles, because the winter time usually there's very piney and cinnamon candles, and that's what I lean towards also, because it's not super musky to where it'll give me a headache, but it's in a place that I can tolerate it, and it smells really lovely. So what I have been burning is this guy right here. This is actually my second one. I'm about halfway through, and I'm trying to get through it because Christmas is almost here and the winter lines of candles are almost here, and so I want to try to get through this before winter. I don't do hot chocolate only because I don't really like milk. I don't do hot milk, cold milk, or really any sort of milk like that. So it's really between coffee and tea. If I were to have to go with a coffee, working for Starbucks has turned me into a coffee snob, I won't lie. But the Thanksgiving blend from Starbucks is one of my favorites that happens every season. We get a Thanksgiving blend, and it is just so nummy and delicious. It's a brewed coffee. It's not like a flavored coffee or anything like that, but it's just really, really good. Another Starbucks one is the anniversary blend that usually comes out around the time fall starts, and it's very limited. That's another really good one. And as far as teas go, if I'm feeling in the mood for tea, I will go lean more towards a black tea. If I'm leaning more towards coffee, I'll usually stick to like a regular brewed coffee, like the Thanksgiving blend or the anniversary blend, because that's something that I really like the most. I'm not really too hyped on flavored coffees, just because it's overbearingly sweet and I just don't really like it. So if I were to choose a tea, it would be any sort of black tea, any sort of coffee. It would probably be, for fall at least, it would be the anniversary blend or the Thanksgiving blend that they sell in pound bulks at Starbucks. So either one of those. Best fall memory that I have, it's really, really hard because I don't really have many memories as far as fall like something that I would do only in the fall, the only thing that really comes to mind is Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite times of year, and every single year, you know, I always look forward to the Halloween party that my family gets to throw, and we all dress up in costumes. We have costume contests. You know, that's one of the things that I really love, seeing my family, you know, get together and acting silly and just being loud and crazy like we really are, only to an escalated level that is Halloween, because we're getting into the spirit and we're enjoying each other's company and playing really fun games. So that's one fall memory that I really enjoyed. I will say there's something that's actually coming to mind right now. When I was younger, when I used to live out with in Hayward, I remember growing up, we used to have this tree in our backyard, and even though it would be a hassle to kind of maintain all the leaves from getting all over the place, and knowing me, I really didn't like doing chores, but I know that that's something that my brother and I always looked forward to. It was just raking the leaves together. I don't know why, that was just something that we enjoyed doing together, and we didn't really talk while we were doing it. It was just something that we did, and we just enjoyed each other's company. So yeah, raking the leaves with my brother, that's a fall memory that I have, but that was from when we were way younger, and you know, we haven't done it in a long time, just because, well, one, he doesn't live with me anymore, and two, we don't live in a house where there's trees in, well, the only tree is a palm tree, and that doesn't really count. But yeah, so if I had to choose, it would be the Halloween party that my family always throws, and just dressing up with my family and just being with each other and in each other's company. Or, you know, when I was younger, raking the leaves with my brother. That was another really good one. So, yeah. Makeup trend that I prefer. Well, if you can't tell, I enjoy them both. I didn't know winged eyeliner was a thing only in the fall, and if that's the case, then I wear it 365 days out of the year. Winged eyeliner is something that I've just been doing for a really long time. The bold lips, the dark lips, I've actually just recently started doing within the past couple of years. It's been maybe about 3 or 4 years that I've been doing the dark lip, and I really enjoy it. It really complements my skin very well. I've tried different lipsticks as far as, you know, brights and neutrals, and you know, just I always lean more towards a dark lip because I feel like it suits me a lot better, and I'm a lot more comfortable in it, to be honest. So if I were to have to choose, I guess I would go with a dark lip, just because I sometimes go without eyeliner, and I'm totally fine with it. So yeah, I would have to say dark lip. Best fragrance for fall. Again, this leans more towards the candle thing. I don't really do fragrances for the falls because, again, everything is very musky and very pumpkin-y and sweet, and it doesn't appeal to me. So what I've been using lately, and I've been repurchasing over and over, is actually the pink Wild at Heart from Victoria's Secret. It just smells really clean and really fresh, and that's how I like to smell. That's how I like my things to smell. It's just very clean, very fresh, but with just like little hints of, you know, floral or, you know, musk or something. And the Victoria's Secret one has very little hints of floral undertones to it, but overall it's a very clean smell, and it's just been one that I rediscovered from the springtime, and I've been using it ever since. Favorite Thanksgiving food? That's hard because my family cooks really good food, and coming from a Mexican family, it's elevated to like 20. So I can't, if I had to pinpoint, okay, it would have to be, okay, well, mashed potatoes and gravy, that's going to be on my plate. And right next to it would be my mom's lasagna. My mom's lasagna is the best thing in the entire world. I don't care what your opinion is. My mom's lasagna, out of the parts. I crave it. It's so stinking good. And you know, on our Thanksgiving table, we always have tamales, and that's gonna be it. So mashed potatoes and gravy, mom's lasagna, and tamales. Those are my top 3 that will always and forever be on my plate. And ham. Oh my god, ham. I love ham. I'm not really picky with food, but those would probably be like what I would continually get throughout the night. Mashed potatoes and gravy, lasagna, tamales, and ham. That's it. It's said and done. Those are my favorites. Autumn weather here in California is sometimes it gets really bipolar, but overall it's just really crisp. Like I was saying in the beginning, there's a nip in the air and I love it. It's just when the leaves are changing and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know what? I'm actually going to show you what fall in my neighborhood is like. So let's cut to me on a little drive. So yeah, that's what fall looks like where I live. The trees are just a beautiful shade of awesome, and all the leaves are on the floor, and just there's that really cold wind, but the sun is out, and it's just, I love it. I couldn't ask for a better season than fall. Like, I absolutely love this season so much. So far this year, it has actually been this one, and it's not even considered a sweater. It's a cardigan that I got at Forever 21, and I've been so obsessed with it because it's comfy, it's cozy, it's long, and that's a big thing for me. I love long fitting shirts. I love long fitting sweaters. So if I would have to pick, it would definitely be this one. But I also have another most worn sweater. It's actually in the washer machine right now. It's my my blue zip up hoodie. I'm a big hoodie person. I own a crap ton of hoodies. And my CTFXC hoodie, which is a YouTuber, Charles and Ali Trippy. That is their community. I am a part of the CTFXC. I've been a part of the CTFXC for a very, very long time. And that hoodie has been my comfy cozy hoodie for a very long time, so that if I had to pick another, sweater, even though it's a hoodie, it would definitely be my CTFXC hoodie. So yeah, between my cardigan and my hoodie, those are my two most worn sweaters so far. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a nail polish junkie, but if I would have to pick, I have maybe 4 that I would go for. And the first one being Essie. I think these are all going to be Essies, to be honest. This is a gray color called Smokin' Hot. It's gray with like little undertones of like purple, and it's just a really pretty gray. The second color being another one by Essie called Wicked, and it's more of an ox blood color. It's really pretty. It looks almost black. It's probably coming out almost black on camera, but looking at it in person, it's almost like a blood red, and it's beautiful. I love it. Third one being a shade called Berry Naughty by Essie, which is more like a cranberry red. It's really pretty. It's really fall appropriate. And then the last one is actually a recent purchase that I just bought like maybe a week and a half ago. And this is from the Essie Fall collection, and it's called For the Twirl of It. This shade is so pretty, and it immediately caught my eye because it looks like a mermaid in a bottle. Like, it's so pretty. Like, when you put it on, it looks gray, but when you move your hands around in the light, there's like green shades, there's purple shades, there's hints of gold, there's hints of brown. It's almost holographic, I would want to describe it. And I've honestly been saying it's like I'm painting mermaid like blood on my nails, and it's so pretty. I love it. It's just, it's beautiful. So yeah, those would probably be my 4 favorite nail polishes for the fall season. I don't like jumping in leaf piles because leaf piles usually have bugs, and Angelica and bugs don't get along whatsoever. And as far as football goes, I mean, I only really watch it when it's Super Bowl time. I'm not a huge football person. Baseball's my thing. If I had to choose, It'd probably be football. Yeah, I could sit through a football game and not complain. Why not? I grew up with a brother. I kind of had to deal with it. So yeah, if I had to choose, it would be football, but give me baseball and I'm set for fucking life, basically. I won't lie. I go for my skinny jeans 9 out of 10 times, but when it comes to the fall season, I will pull out my comfiest pair of black leggings because you just can't beat a comfy pair of black leggings. And with this cardigan, I'm set. Give me a cardigan, a t-shirt, and my leggings with my boots, and I'm set. I'm ready to take on my day. So yeah, comfy pair of leggings over skinny jeans any day. That's not even a question. Combat boots. Uggs are like the ugliest things ever. I cannot stand them. I don't know why it's still a thing. I thought it was just gonna be a thing for like a year, but it ended up being this phenomenon. I genuinely hate Uggs. I'm one of those people to where if I see you wearing Uggs, I'm going to give you the biggest stink eye. I do not like them at all. And I'm sorry if I'm hurting some of you guys' feelings, but that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't think they look good at all. It just makes you look sloppy, so sorry. Yeah, combat boots over Uggs any day. You're asking the wrong person. Because again, I work for Starbucks and I don't like pumpkin. So I'm gonna say no. And I'm only basing this off of not only my feelings, but my coworkers as well. And we all feel the same way about the pumpkin spice. It's just overhyped. Like, we have to try the products so we can describe it to the customers. And I've obviously tried the pumpkin spice, and even before I started working for Starbucks, you know, I didn't like it because again, I don't like pumpkin. It's just one of those things that it just doesn't taste good to me at all. And the pumpkin spice, it just tastes like artificial sugar with like something. Doesn't taste like pumpkin to me at all. If anything, the chocolate chai that Starbucks sells tastes more like pumpkin than anything. Like, everybody describes the pumpkin spice latte as pumpkin pie in a cup. The chocolate chai tastes more like pumpkin pie in a cup than the pumpkin spice latte because the chai has more spices than the actual pumpkin spice does. So I don't think that the pumpkin spice is all it's cracked up to be, but again, I'm proven wrong because a million little teenage girls love it. So, you know, to each his own. I just don't like it. So that's what I feel about that. Definitely gonna have to be American Horror Story. Definitely gonna be The Walking Dead. Does Glee count? I'm hoping Glee counts because I've been watching it forever and a new season started in the fall, so that can be a thing. So yeah, Walking Dead, American Horror Story, Coven, and Glee. Those are my 3 favorite TV series right now. But I really don't have any songs that get me in the fall spirit because, you know, music is music to me. I listen to it spring, summer, winter, fall. I listen to it 24/7, so I don't really have a specific song to get me in the mood for fall. But alright, you guys, that was my sweater weather tag, and I'm going to list the people that I tagged in my description box below. Definitely, my friend Melissa, you're going to be doing this. Yeah, I'm tagging you, Living Third Life, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna have a list of people that I'm gonna tag in the description box below. I'm gonna leave the questions down there as well, so that way you guys can tell me in the comment section below, or whether you want to make a video response to it, or make your own sweater weather tag. I would love to see more of these. I'm not seeing enough of these, and I love this list more than I should. But definitely let me know what you guys' favorite question was. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a nice big thumbs up. You can find me on my social medias again in the description box below. And yeah, this has been the sweater weather tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Angelica, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!